Good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder. It's Friday. Friday means it's crackerjack. No, sorry, it's Friday means it's easy talk. That's what it is. I'm showing my age, isn't it? crackerjack 10. Yeah, it's easy talk making its long-awaited return, and we're waiting. We've got. Let me get this right. We've got the enforcer, we've got the geezer, and we're waiting for the don. A bunch of criminals.
There's like a lineup for Crime Watch UK, isn't it?
You said you wouldn't tell no one, Alex. You better keep something secret, you know.
Britain's Most Wanted.
Anyway, it's going to be a short show, as we know. Literally, Arsenal are back in Prem. I can't believe the Premier League has started again. It's gone so very quick, all this break and everything else there. But yeah, we've got the crazy gang back together again, and let's see how far we get on this one without any criminals.
Yeah,
criminology.
Criminology. It's the only ology I've got.
So see you guys on the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeedy. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the first easy talk of the new season. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe it. But anyway, before we get into this one, guys, make sure, as usual, that you do subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV and hit the bell notification button so you can receive almost all the breaking news right here. And also come into a live chat as well. There's the geezer. How you been? How have you been?
I'm good, mate. Yeah, not bad. Thanks for having me on. I feel really privileged to be here. Really looking forward to this season. I think it's going to be very, very different to last season, and we're going to have a good chat and a good debate here, I think. And you've got some proper geezers on, so we'll put the world to rights.
All right, John the geezer.
Evening, all gooners. Great to be back and feeling really positive, Alex. You know what I mean? After last season, that was like a terrible start. This season, I'm really feeling we're going to come out flying.
Nice one. Enforcer, have you seen the All or Nothing?
Do you know what, mate? I haven't had time yet because of work restraints, but I'm going to watch it over the weekend. But I know snippets of it. I've seen snippets of it, so I know the background of the first 3 episodes. Do you know what I mean? They cover quite a lot of stuff in the first 3 episodes. So, yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Do these 2 words go together? Arsenal and expectations. Do they go together? No?
Not right now.
Oh, okay.
They did in the past, but I don't think they do right now.
Okay.
Because we're kind of shell-shocked from last season, aren't we? So it's a case of this season, it's suck it and see, basically. Yeah, but I think because of what we've brought in and what we might bring in, there's still a chance of bringing others in. It could be a very interesting season for us.
Yeah. So, John,
yes, mate.
What's the highest position you reckon Arsenal can reach?
Well, do you know what? I might be getting carried away here, Alex. I think top 4, we can do it. If we come out firing, I know these are pre-season games and everyone says, yeah, it's only training. To me, they count a hell of a lot. Watch last season's pre-season. It was absolutely awful. I think we lost to Hibs, lost to everyone. Couldn't score.
Totally, John.
Isn't it? We are scoring goals. To me, that is so important, you know. It's giving these fellas confidence. I don't care who they're playing. They're getting confidence. And, yeah, you know what, Alex? I'm saying we might even nick second. I don't think we will win the Premier League. I don't think we've got enough. We ain't got enough depth. If we had the starting 11 every week in, week out, the same lot could make it, we might have a chance. But realistically, nah. Second, I think we can do it. You know what I mean, Alex? I'm optimistic, mate. I'm going for that.
That's for you. What's the highest position you reckon Arsenal can get?
I mean, again, it depends on what 11 we put out. I would love to think that we could challenge for the title, but realistically, I think we have to say top 4. But anything can happen, especially with the players we've got now. And I agree with John. You've got to see. I didn't get overexcited about pre-season. What I'll say about pre-season is I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this pre-season, but I wasn't, going to the top of my house, on top of the roof, go, come on, Arsenal, and all that, building things up for us just to collapse. I was happy. It pleased me. Pre-season pleased me. I saw players gelling and playing like a team, and I was happy with that. And what I like about Arsenal now that we're bringing in, we've got players who can play in multiple positions. So not only now it's not like Zinchenko is a backup for Tierney. He's competition for Tierney. That's a big difference. And I want players to have because you know what? When you've got competition, I mean, we're sportsmen. We've all done sport in our lives at some point. Yeah. When you've got competition, you try harder.
Yeah.
There's no, that's the simple of it. You try harder because you want your place. And that's what I want with Arsenal. I don't want Zinchenko to replace Tierney. I don't want such and such to replace someone else. I want them to go, hold on, you want to play for this team? You need to pick your game up. And that's what's exciting me this season. But as I say, pre-season, I enjoyed it because, as John alluded to, last season we weren't beating anybody.
Yeah, that's a good point. But actually, Enforcer, whilst you're talking about Tierney, are you not worried about, the constant injuries that he's just getting over season after season?
Of course, mate. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love him as a player, and I've got to be totally honest with you, right? We need to check this boy's boots, and I think we need softer turf. We need softer turf at the Emirates because as soon as he treads on a field, he seems to get injured, and it's the same with old Mr. Partey. Do you know what I mean? But if he's fit and he thinks he's got to compete with Zinchenko, you'll see a different. Tierney will go to a different level, I think.
Yeah, and for you, John, I know this wasn't part of the topics, but you overly concerned about Tierney.
I am concerned about Tierney with all these injuries, and I'm actually hearing some stuff about his mental health on the box the other day. I'm a bit concerned about the fella. He's a young lad, you know what I mean? And like I said to you, Alex, these young lads are vulnerable. We just think they're superhuman, flying, they can do anything like, Iron Man or Batman, whatever. They're humans. They've got feelings. They're just like us. They've done well at football. Do you know what I mean? But they're young kids. They need love. They need us fans behind them. I'm a bit worried about his mental state now. What I'm hearing, and the injury is getting him down. I reckon it's got to, isn't it? He just wants to play football, and he loves Arsenal. He's a normal working class bloke from Motherwell. I think his mum and dad just normal, ordinary people. And good luck to the lad. He's made it big time, and I want to see him do well. And like Des says, now we should be looking at like for like players. Tierney's out, and the other fellas in. We want 22 players as good as each other, not backups. That's how you win premierships. They've all got to be as good as each other.
Can I just ask one question going on what John just said? Sorry, Alex, right? Is Arteta the kind of manager, like you brought up there, John, that let's say Tierney's having mental health issues, which is serious, isn't it? I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, is he the kind of manager, though, to put his arm around someone and say, come on, we'll get you through this, do you think?
Well, before John responds, Des, I don't want to give any spoilers with All or Nothing, but they have got a guy who does one-to-one development with.
Right.
So I don't want to give him away, but they've got that person there to speak to the players on a one-to-one basis.
Oh, cool.
And also, there's some trouble with Tavares. So the guy, Carlos Cuesta, he speaks to the players.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But,
sorry, Des. John, sorry.
Regards Tierney, from going back to that, I don't want to spoil it. He's got a friend there living with him, helping him.
Right.
So
fair enough, guys. Fair enough.
That's better than any sort of outside mentor, if you ask me. And
that answers my question, doesn't it? So thank you for that. Thank you for that.
John, no spoilers, mate. No spoilers.
No, sorry, man.
Oh, John, genuinely, I'm going to watch it anyway. So if you want to do spoilers, lads, honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind.
No, sorry for you, man.
Is Gabriel Jesus the player that Arsenal have needed for the best part of 5 or 10 years? Is he the missing link, Des? Is he the one?
Hell yes. Hallelujah. That's all I can say. Praise the Lord, right? No, end of the day, right? The end of the day, Arsenal were giving this guy the opportunity to be a number one striker, which he didn't have at Man City. Okay? So this boy, right, lad, whatever, he's going to grab it with both hands. And I genuinely believe, right, that he will challenge whoever, and I'll just use 2 examples. He will challenge Salah and Haaland for the Golden Boot this season. That's how confident I am in him. I hear a lot of people, because I go on a lot of other chat things, and I hear a lot of people saying, oh, if Jesus gets injured, we're scuppered, or, we're in the mud. But hold on a minute. Let the lad get injured first before you start doubting him. Do you know what I mean? Because I genuinely believe, and here's a little twist on it, Alex, I genuinely believe that this lad is so strong and he's so quick on the ball, other players from other teams are going to get injured trying to injure him.
That's a good point, actually.
Do you know what I mean? So give the boy a chance, give the boy some props, because pre-season nothing was stopping him.
Yeah.
And I know everybody said, oh, it's only pre-season. I wish we could chuck that in the bin. I wish we could chuck that saying in the bin. Yeah. It was a football match at the end of the day. It doesn't matter whether it's pre-season or season. This boy is going to go far. And the thing is, I think you're going to, I'm Odegaard's one of Odegaard's biggest fans, Alex. Yeah. But you'll see a better Odegaard because he's got a player he can pass the ball to now that can score. Yeah. And he'll get a lot of assists. But I'm going to let John have a say on it as well. But that's how, I'm quite passionate about it. I think it's a good thing.
John.
Jesus, yeah, well, at the beginning I was like, what we doing with Man City rejects? But then he comes along, he's on a flyer, mate. I'm with Des here. Yeah. I'm with Des. I don't think I've been that excited as a signing for a long, long time. You know what I mean? It's been rare, isn't it, at the Emirates to see someone that's brought a bit of excitement to a buzz to the old fans, I don't want to sort of preempt this because you make too many judgments and it all goes up in the air. But what I'm seeing, you know what I mean? But what I'm seeing, he can go all the way, like Des says, and challenge Kane for like Premiership's #1 striker. Hopefully he's gonna bang him in. 25.
Alex, what do you think, Alex? What do you think?
You can see the quality. The guy has got quality. I did a segment day before yesterday where Smith Rowe said he's been on the phone to his mates. He can't believe how good Gabriel Jesus is, how sharp he is. And I think one of the goals that he scored, he started the move and he ended it by scoring the goal. So you can see the quality that he's got there. I'm going to probably disagree with you slightly, Des, about the pre-season. The pre-season is only the pre-season. The business end starts tonight. And it ends.
I get where you're coming from. Where you're coming from. But I will say this, Arsenal are blessed because we have Jesus, we have Mo. Yeah. All we need now, we need to sign a player with this. All we need now is to sign a player with the name Buddha, and we've got the set.
Or Moses.
Yeah. Or Moses, yes. Moses, yes. We've got the set.
No Judas.
No.
No Judas.
No, exactly, Johnny. Exactly. No Judas.
You know what? Let's go into the live chat before we get into the last one. It is a short show because Arsenal going to be in action a little bit later on. And we've got CM War Games. Richard II says, go, Alex. What about my contributors? What about go, Enforcer? Go, the Geezer. What's going on? I'm only joking. And the moderator for the evening show is Ashley D. Welcome, gooders, to the Friday Night Cannon Fodder TV and the Crazy Gang. Oh, here's the team. Ramsdale. White.
Brace yourself.
Zinchenko, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Erdegaard, Martinelli, Jesus, Turner, Tina Turner. Tierney's on the subs bench. Cedric, Holding, Elneny, Lokonga, Nelson, Pepe, and Ketia. There's very quickly, Nico Pepe.
I feel sorry for the kid. I don't think we play him in the right position, but I think he's going to go. And if he goes anywhere, I think he's going to go to Newcastle. Just to give you a quick answer, he'll go to Newcastle.
Yeah.
Because I know we're on borrowed time.
Yeah. John, for you, Nico Pepe?
Pepe, yeah, best if he leaves, I think. I think he's been mugged off, so I think he's just got stale at Arsenal. It's not really his fault, some of it. So, yeah, it'd be better if he moved on, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Carl, Liverpool supporter, says, so what? Your top 4 prediction?
Oh, what? Top 4 teams?
Yeah, I think that's what he means. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first, John?
Yeah, okay. Then Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, and Man City, yeah.
Put money on that. Put money on that.
Oh yeah, put a couple of quid on that one, John.
Yeah, I should do, isn't it? Yeah, accumulate.
You get good odds.
Isn't it?
My top 4.
Will win it.
Yeah. Go for it, son. You get 1,000 at one, probably.
You never know, do you?
Nah, it's worth a bet.
Why not? Why not, man? Leicester did it.
Exactly. I might even go halfers with you.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. I'll have a look later.
So my top 4, in no particular order, is Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, not Tottenham. I think it'll be between Newcastle, because they've spent well, and West Ham. I think West Ham have still got something about them that they could get top 4.
Wow.
So I don't want the London KFC to get anywhere near the top 4, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? The London Chickens.
Des couldn't mention Tottenham or Chelsea. I like that, Des.
No, I couldn't, mate. No, I'd have to go and wash my mouth out, John. I'd have to go and wash my mouth out with a pair of soap. Do you remember doing that? Yeah, I'll be on that dial-up phone now. Ding, 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 ding. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, swear words. John, you're just saying swear words, mate. You go careful now. Go careful.
Right, back in the live chat. We've got CM again. There's Vieira and Petit hugging on Palace pitch memories. And Carl says 1 Liverpool, 2 Man City, 3 Chelsea, and 4 Arsenal. That's his desired top 4. Carl says again, Arsenal 2. I nearly fell off my chair. Ha ha ha! Very funny, Carl. Yeah.
We might be top, mate, Carl. Don't you worry.
City 1, Liverpool 2, Arsenal 3, and Tottenham. Sorry, I just swore. Sorry.
It's all right. It's your show. We'll let you off. It's your show.
And Angie, the first lady of Cannon Fodder TV, is in the live chat. Good evening, Angie. That says evening, Cannon Fodder TV. And sorry, the first lady cannot be on the big screen. Not there. Next week, Angie. Nice one. Anymore? We've got Noah who says, what is the lowest finish that you would be happy with? The lowest finish? Des. What's the lowest finish?
Now, I don't want to be rude because I know I'm a guest on this show, but do I really need to answer that question?
No, I don't. Lowest finish?
Well, it's Champions League or nothing. It's the lowest finish, isn't it?
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah. What kind of question is that, Noah?
Yeah. Could we please have sensible questions in the chat, please? We're on borrowed time. I've just wasted my breath.
John, do I need to go to you or shall I move on?
Well, second, mate. First, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. But yeah. Realistically, top 4, always top 4.
All right. Carl says, so Arsenal going to win the Golden Boot and finish second. You forgot about the FA Cup. Des.
The FA Cup? I didn't. Who mentioned the FA Cup? Oh, right. Sorry. No, because I think I'll tell you why I haven't thought about the FA Cup, lads, to be honest with you, and this is honest with you, because I'm pretty sure we're going to win the Europa Cup. The Europa League. I think we're going to win the Europa League this year. And I haven't even, I've got to be honest, I haven't even considered the FA Cup. Because I suppose if you think about it as well, the FA Cup is pretty random, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if Southampton can knock you out the FA Cup, anybody can, and not, and Nottingham Forest, I mean, anybody can knock you out the FA Cup. Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather win the Europa Cup because then you're still back into Europe as well. It's your other doorway to Europe.
John, like what says Banter FC back again. You'll get top 4. Forget about this season. Celebrate your wins.
I don't quite get that. Banter FC back again, top 4. I'm not sure what he's on about there, but at the end of the day, top 4, Arsenal should always thrive for that. I think Omri said that the other day, didn't he? That should be our minimum target, and we'll be there this season. And like Des says, I'm pretty confident we will be in that Europa final.
There we go. And he says Arsenal will be biblical.
Oh, believe it. The waters will part. You wait, mate. I'm enforcing that one. The waters will part. Simple as that.
We'll all go and get baptised.
Yeah. So on to the last segment. Predictions. Can I have your predictions for tonight's game? I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. It's going to be a tough game, but 2-1 Arsenal.
So you're going for the You're going for the standard result, are you, Alex? The standard.
I am. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to copy you because I think we'll score 4 goals in the first 20 minutes. So I'm going to go. My actual score, though, all joking apart, I think 3-1 to Arsenal.
Okay. All right. Reasonable. John the Geezer.
Well, I'm going to stick with 1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0.
He's old school. He's old school.
Saviour, Jesus is going to bang it in the net in the first 15 minutes. And we just shut up shop.
Can I just, Alex, I'm just going off subject just for a second, but you know Arteta, right? You know all these people, Arteta in, Arteta out, right? I just want to make a quick point. I'm not Arteta out, but I will say this. If Arsene Wenger was doing what Arteta's doing today, no one would have said a word. No one. They would have just let Arsene get on with it. So all I can say to you people, let Arteta get on with it. And let's just enjoy it. And let's back the team this season. Back them. Because they need the support. So back them. It's as simple as that.
100%, Des. 100%.
Thank you, John.
I wasn't always his #1 fan. Still ain't. But if you're a gooner, you've got to get 100% behind him because you can see he loves Arsenal and he's doing his best,
Exactly. Give the boy a chance, man.
Exactly. It's all get off his back and let him do
and
that job.
I'm not going to ask you, Alex, because I know how you feel, right? And it'd be like going over old ground again, wouldn't it? But you can understand where I'm coming from, can't you?
Oh, of course. But I've never jumped on a bandwagon about Arteta in.
No, you haven't. I'll back you up on that.
I think we have a right to have an opinion. We have a right to criticise, but also we have a right to support.
Yeah, of course. I'm all for that. But this is the time when people should be all coming. We're a fan base. We should all be coming together, and we should be like support the team. Yeah, criticise. I mean, I'm all for praise when it's due, criticise when it's due. But end of the day, it's a fresh start. This is a fresh slate. So let's start positive.
Can I ask you a question before I get John's prediction? This season, that's just starting now. If he does not get top 4, do you think his job might be in jeopardy?
I don't. The only way I can answer that, Alex, is it should be. I don't think so, but it should be.
Right. Really?
Do you get what I mean? Yeah, because it's his team now. The reason this is Arteta's team. I mean, I know he still wants to bring a few in, but this is Arteta's team. But I don't think he will lose his job because he's well supported by the board.
Yeah.
When I say he should do, I'm then sticking up for the fans, right? It's kind of like a double-edged sword, I know. But I'm then sticking up for the fans that say, well, he should have gone a season ago, I suppose. But if he doesn't get top 4, we've spent nearly 400 million quid and probably going to spend a lot more. And if we've got nothing to show for it, has it been a waste of time? I mean, you could go backwards and forwards with this, me and you. It's like a game of tennis. And even John the geezer there, it'd be like a game of tennis because we've all got an opinion on it.
Yeah.
You know, but I think if he doesn't get either a cup, top 4, or challenge, or even top challenge for the title, he's in trouble. And he won't be in trouble from the board. He'll be in trouble from the fans.
But surely he could probably say, I'm just making an assumption. He could probably say, well, I've just had his players together for just one season. Give me another season to prove literally what his players can do. Because
I don't think you can do that, man.
No?
No.
It's all about... Alex, I'll tell you what it comes down to if he doesn't succeed this season, and John the Geezer might agree with me, right? It's how much you can put up with, how much you can tolerate. It's all about being tolerant.
From the fans or the board?
From the fans' point of view, it's all about being tolerant. Yeah. From the board's point of view, Arteta's their man. Yeah. So you're between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah. The board ain't getting rid of him anytime soon. Yeah. The fans will be on his case, rightly so, if he doesn't, perform this season with the team.
No, but John, right, go on, Des. I'm
just going to say one more quick thing. From my heart, right? From my heart to you guys, I just want Arsenal. I just want the best for Arsenal, whatever that may be. I just want the best.
But John, should the board listen to the fans? If there's like discourse amongst the fans, why should the board listen to the fans?
The board should listen to the fans, but they don't. We're expandable, To them, it's money, Alex. They ain't going to listen. They ain't going to listen to us. Look at that demonstration last season. It didn't really.
I mean, how many times did you go down, Alex? You went down. I don't know how many times, didn't you?
Yeah. I went on the official protest and the unofficial protests.
Yeah.
Fair play, Alex, to you, mate.
I will. Fair play, Alex. And I will say this, John the Legend, right? I do believe that Arsenal need a fan representative in the meetings, or a collection of fans. It doesn't have to just be one. It could be a handful of fans as a representative of the fans, so they know how we feel and how we want to express ourselves. There's nothing wrong with that.
If you're a member, you get voted in. If you're a season ticket holder, you get voted in. It's like an handful of people, but it's not the best sort of thing in the world. You know what I mean?
It's not very democratic. It's not very democratic, is it?
It ain't really. But like I say, Des, I don't think they care what the fans. That's my opinion. I don't think they ever want the fans to have too much say, mate. To be honest, it's all
but it would be good if you could have someone there to say, "This is how we feel about this," and just air your views.
It would be, but they've got sort of hand-picked representatives from the season ticket holders. You can sort of vote for them in, I think, But
right. Cool.
Yeah, it's something. If you're a season ticket holder, you can go up and represent the fans. I'm not 100% sure. But it's still that ain't the best sort of policy because they sort of treat you. Do you know what I mean? You get club class and all this. When you sort of kind of get a bit bribed, if you ask me. Do you know what I mean? It's not the best thing, but to me, they have no interest in the fan. That's my opinion. Under Kroenke, I don't think they will. It's just a tick box sort of operation. But they definitely should have. I mean, they've got the Arsenal Supporters Club, haven't they? You don't really see them getting too involved these days.
I've got the answer for it. Right,
yeah, go on.
You send in criminal Eltel. He'll sort it. he would. I tell you what, you've heard the song "We Shall Not Be Moved." He wouldn't budge. I'm telling you.
That's what they want.
Criminal Eltel would sort it.
Oh God!
Right, he would. He'd be in a meeting going, "This is what I want. This is what I'm gonna. This is what I want you to do." And then, as he's leaving, "I'm off to do a bank job. I'll see you next month." All right.
That's the people they should be listening to, Des, isn't it? And,
Exactly, mate. The common people like us. legend.
People that go week
Yeah.
in, week out, that's who they should
Yeah.
be listening to.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Couple more comments. Got one from Ange. She says, agree Arteta has to deliver, and I back him. And one from Nomad who says, forget top four. If Spurs top Arsenal this season, he's off. I don't think so. Nah.
No.
He ain't going nowhere.
No. He's got a permanent parking space in the ground. Don't you worry about that.
You know, we'll come to an end on this Easter talk. Like I said, it's going to be a short one. And just to think we had the Enforcer, the Geezer, and no Don. The Don didn't come.
Don's always late, though, isn't he? Don's always late.
He is. Anyhow. So, John the Geezer, thank you for making your return on the channel.
Thank you, and nice to meet Des. Yeah, it's always a privilege.
Great to meet you, mate. Great to meet you.
It's a privilege to represent Arsenal and the old Cannon Fodder TV. You know,
Nice one.
Like we say, we just want the best for the Gooners.
Yeah.
Our opinions don't mean nothing, really.
Yeah.
We like to think they do.
Des, can I ask you a quick question? So, how would you feel
Of course.
about, you know, the biggest channel, Arsenal channel out there?
Yeah.
Would you like them to influence Arsenal?
No,
Why not?
because they're not the common person. They're not the common fan.
Not now. No.
Don't get me wrong. I watch their content. Right, I'm not gonna. But I watch their content because I like to keep in touch with everything. I watch you because I like to keep in touch with everything. Yeah, but to actually, no, it's glorified. They're glorified, and I just think they wouldn't represent us as fans properly. I really don't, and that's the only way I can answer your question. I honestly think that me and John as an example, 43 years, right? How many years for you, John?
56 this year.
56. If you ain't learned something about Arsenal in 56 years and 43 years, and you're quite a few years yourself, Alex.
55.
Yeah. There you go. If you haven't learned how you feel about your club in that time and can't express it in a way that everyone can appreciate, you're not a representative of the club. And that's what I think that channel would have a problem with. They wouldn't represent it in the way that me and John want it represented, or you even want it represented. Is that a fair comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think you need a fair few. You couldn't just have that sort of channel because they're kind of representing their channel and their sort of the guys that follow them. No disrespect to them, you know what I mean? They are fans. I ain't knocking them, but I think you need a few, maybe 12 sort of people to sit in a room, proper fans, season ticket holders, a mixture of all, to sit there and discuss with Kroenke what should be going on, you know?
Yeah.
But I think the trouble with someone like that, they would just put their own views forward, you know, for their program, Alex. It would be a bit kind of biased. But I'm sure they would come up with some good ideas because whatever people say, they are fans.
Well, let's be honest, John. You've got three geniuses sitting here. You know what I mean? We just don't like to shout about it, brother. You know what I mean?
Well, that's it. Everyone's a fan. Everyone's entitled to their view, aren't they? Do you know? There's so many different people out there that are fans. They've got a worldwide base now. Years ago, when we went Ivory, it was just the locals. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And outsiders.
I'm global now.
It's a global fan base now. So it's really hard to. I
was going to say, look at the fan base in Florida. Them stadiums were packed. Them stadiums were packed, mate.
I'm getting worried that Stan's going to ship them out there now, mate.
Only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. The Super League.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
We'll be called the LA Gunners.
Yeah.
Mate. I've got to end this one. Des, again, thank you for making a long way to return.
Thank you. Can I just do one quick shout out? Can I do one quick shout out? If you want to hear me ramble on a bit more and talk a load of rubbish and maybe a little bit of sense, I do another one with a load of guys called Guna Matters. So if you want to, Glenwyn, you know Glenwyn well, don't you? If you want to come along and watch us on there, the support would be great, and it would be great to see you on there. And Alex, thank you so much for having me on with John the Geezer, because I know I've got to up the enforcers, thing, because he's put me on another level. So thanks for that. It's been an absolute pleasure to have a chat with you both, and thank you very much for having me.
So that is it. I've just seen a comment from CM War Games. We're not doing a watch along. I'm not even sure whether my brother's going to be doing anything this evening. So nothing after the Easter. I'm just going to sit down, relax. If I can relax and watch the game, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal, 8 p.m. kickoff, and that is it. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow morning. Do some more.
Babe in our glory. Babe in our glory.
The Lord save us.
Until then, this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans, literally all over